Welcome to 𝐂𝐓𝐇𝐄𝐑𝐄𝐔. We talk about investing, finance, and professional development. As the current time of 10:19 a.m. on Eastern Time on October 27th on Thursday. Hope you guys have a good week so far. Ethereum cleared $1,558, that's about 0.46% so far. On the overall crypto market, you can see on the left side of the spectrum, Bitcoin and Ethereum are both kind of flat at the moment, not really up or down at the moment, but you can tell that we are quite extended on selective spectrum. Daily is very extended at 71 out of 70, and weekly is also moderately extended, but you can see that clearly we're forming a third peak right now, which the likelihood of a further sustaining will be unlikely. And also we are seeing some preliminary head and shoulder pattern that's forming, head, shoulder, and shoulder. So something to be thinking about. And looking at the altcoin side of the equation, it is quite mixed bag as well. As you can see, very up and down, but across the spectrum is relatively flattened as well. And on the equity side, you can see that clearly based on what we see on the news, across the spectrum is relatively up and down as well. VIX is depreciating a little bit, but with respect to the overall equity index, across the spectrum is shifting more of a green side of the spectrum. Seems like there's just some shuffling of dollars left and right from the as we have heard and learned so far from the collective stock earnings that's been coming out. It seems like Meta has plunged 24% to a lowest price since 2016. Seems like with respect to the guidance that they're provided, it seems like they're on a decline, and also with the rising competition that we're hearing from other media platforms like TikTok, for example, which is really catching up, taking away their subscribers and also their customer shares, is another worries that people are considering, will subsequently drive a lower level. And with respect to some other news, you could see that some macro news around GDP accelerated by 2.6% pace in Q3, better than expected as growth turned positive. So this is like kind of a mixed bag type of news, but Meta obviously is a large company with a large market cap. It does have some hindrance on the overall market front. And then some other news, just regurgitating what we have seen so far. Obviously, the biggest tech stocks have lost $3 trillion in market cap over the last years. This is something that we are well aware of. The whole overall market is pretty much down across the spectrum, 65% plus. So $3 trillion is actually relatively light if you just talk about the tech sector, but the overall market sector specifically. And then, so taking a look at some of the reports that came out from ARK Invest, seems like across the last 24 hours so far, I would say the buying and selling pressure is relatively normalized, nothing really up or down. This thing is just, I would say, is leaning a little bit more towards the buy side of the spectrum. You can see that they bought a little bit more Zoom and Tesla, even Coinbase, but relatively speaking, it's more of a buy day than a sell day, again relatively speaking, right? And then on BlackRock, this is depicting yesterday. It seems like across the spectrum, yeah, it's more of a sell day than a buy day. So it seems like BlackRock and ARK Invest do have a different type of point of view. I would say opposite actually, in terms of how they are thinking about the market front. It seems like they sold Mandiant the most significantly. Interesting. And now they actually depleted to 0% of the portfolio now. Well, seems like something's happening with this company. And that's pretty much on the news front. So let's just go back into the technical front with respect to recording time of 10:24 a.m. on the Eastern Time. We are, again, right, very extended on a daily, very extended. As you can see clearly, we are way above on the MACD front, and also like the RSI is already unfortunately kind of reversing, dipping down at the moment. On the weekly, right, you can see that we are looking to have some sort of rejection. We are at 46 out of 70 right now, crossing down right now. So on the monthly, you are looking to kind of consolidate and glide down. So yeah, everything that we've seen so far on the technical front doesn't point us up or downward at the moment. It's just kind of gliding on a sideways fashion. But if you look at on a daily and weekly, very clearly that we are quite bearish at the moment. And then on the Bitcoin side of the equation, daily and weekly. So daily, you could see that clearly we are looking to cross down already. Weekly, we are looking to kind of meet with a resistance level already, so similar. And then on the monthly side of the equation, you are looking to land. So I'll say across the technical front is quite similar to what Ethereum is trading at. And then look at some selective stocks that we want to be aware of, like Meta, for example, is down 21% right now. You could see how extremely disgusting it looks. We extremely submerged right now on a weekly. Again. On a daily, very submerged as well. You could see that we clearly have this negative cross section. Seems like there's been, I don't know what the hell this is, but it seems like there's something funky going on with the chart. And then on the monthly, it is extremely depleted as well, but with 26 out of 70. This is quite rare. You don't really see this often on the technical front for monthly perspective. Tesla is also running a little bit, up 1%, but it's being suppressed. It seems quite bullish on a weekly and also on a daily as well. So Tesla looks like it's about to run actually. And then look at Google, down 1%. You could see that it also got shaved. It's on the death cross on a daily. On the weekly front, we are looking to reverse, I would say. Not terrible. Monthly, it is looking to glide as well. Coinbase, $74. I would say it's like quite depleted on the monthly. Weekly is quite extended, unfortunately. It seems like we're doing the same thing as we have seen, like the triple heads, 1, 2, and the third one that we're seeing in front of us right now. Daily, it is looking to cross down eventually. And then NEO, some people asked me this question before. What's going on with NEO? NEO is very depleted. Daily looks quite bullish. You can see this is like a very much like a downward wedge, and eventually this will pop up as we go. And then on on the weekly, it is quite depleted as well. So it is looking to kind of take off from here. And then on the monthly, looking quite, not terrible. I think NEO is quite not terrible actually. Obviously, it looks quite disgusting across the market, but it looks very much like the technical front. It is about to reverse from here. Okay. Well, appreciate you. Have a good, wonderful day. And that's it for the updates. But let me know if you have questions. This week has been quite volatile because of the tech earnings. But next week's gonna be Halloween, so it's gonna be a festive, Monday and this weekend, I'm assuming. And then we are on to November. And November it's gonna be a little bit more wild too, because we have the election coming. We have the CPI report coming. The PPI report, the FOMC meeting. So watch out and beware, but I'll keep you guys updated and take care.